last June, we, for the first time, did a congregational renewal event that we called Faith Fest, Soul on Fire. And we thought of doing a congregational retreat, but instead we did a staycation. And we had Bishop Yvette Flunder come in as our theme speaker, and had special music throughout the weekend and workshops around living our faith, and it was fabulous.
As an affirming ministry, we committed to several goals and objectives that became our new mission and vision statement. And out of that has come a reaching out group that meets monthly, and it is for LGBTQ and allies. And that group started at Brecon, it meets at Brecon, but it is now more of a community group than actually being owned by Brecon. And the offshoot from that, which connects with the refugee work we've been doing in the last year, has been ROAR, Reaching Out Assisting Refugees, which is a group that formed from reaching out to become a totally community-based group that is now going to be assisting LGBTQ-sponsored refugees.
Started a partnership project with BC Conference called Connect North. So it's rooted at St. Andrews, but it's a live streaming ministry across northern BC that has a couple of other pieces to it. So over the duration of the program, the idea is to also provide an online cafe for folks to do faith formation kind of ministry together wherever they find themselves across the north. So the goal of Connect North is to address the isolation that some of our congregations in the north experience, just being very far flung out from one another, and a shortage of ministry personnel. So it's also intended to give congregations a resource that they can use on a Sunday morning, where they get the whole worship service and they're part of it, and eventually have some kind of connection to it. So it's multi-participatory in that sense, as opposed to just you receive our feed and that's the end. There's meant to be another step where you're a participant as well as a viewer.
One thing that our congregation has tried in the last year or so is to begin a new community-centered ministry, a storefront ministry, right in the heart of South Surrey White Rock that we have called Third Space. And it's a new opportunity for us to get church out of the building, church out of the box, and to try and really engage our community in ways that we haven't at least tried before. So it's really a cafe, a community cafe that we've set up. And the programs, the events that we run there have kind of bubbled up from the yearnings that people have expressed of what they want for themselves and what they see as needs in the community. And we've consulted widely with agencies and organizations in the community about what the needs are. And it's really about building just pockets, little groups of community through knitting circles and mindfulness meditation sessions and all kinds of other events that gather folks without the barrier of kind of overt religiosity and the institution of the church.